Feel that tingling, that silky smooth cream. Each swell deepens the flavor, baby. I'm sorry, this is 100% about eating. Hey guys, it's George. EXO back with Cream Soda. From what I've seen from the teasers, this is gonna be a big summer vibe. I'm still sad that Kai's not gonna be in this comeback. As usual, I'm going to react to the MV, then afterwards we're going to unpack all of the fashion, and if you want to learn more about my fashion background, all of that information is in the description box. Let's hit play on Cream Soda. Okay, the green syrup is just making me think of agua bombs. I might be sick. Ooh, party vibes. Loving the party vibes already and how the looks have like tailoring, silk, shine. Oof. No, the little placemat for Kai, stop. Chanyeol is looking fine. Definitely a party vibe. Baekhyun in the pink is stealing my eye. Uncontrollable appetite, a taste that shook my everything. Okay, Chan. Oh, hip roll. The more it melts, the sweeter it gets. Take my heart out. Are we singing about a drink or euphemism? Feel that tingling, that silky smooth cream each one. Is this song about? Feel that tingling, that silky smooth cream. Each swell deepens the flavor, baby. I'm sorry, this is 100% about. Go on, EXO. I love how we're getting these different party situations, like, you know, tailoring, we're playing poker, and then more of like a fuck it up, crazier looks. Sweet like a bonbon dessert. Okay, Chanyeol. Pump the brakes. These boys are hungry. See, look, uncontrollable appetite. These boys are hungry. I'm obsessed with this hair on Baekhyun. Give me this hair. Go on. This is gonna make me giggle the whole way through now. Foam overflowing, fill it up. No, I'm sorry, like the foam will over like the windscreen of the car. This is too much for me now, I can't. Thaw your heart just a little bit. Filthy. See, he just gave a little wink. He's like, you know what we're singing about, guys. Yeah. So baby tonight, whet my appetite, cream soda. Love the spelling of wet as well. It's a wet, not a wet, it's a wet. I mean, Sihan is looking hella fine. Putting a cherry on top, cool. All jokes and euphemisms aside, I think this was a really great song, a very summery song, and the MV definitely had that summer like party, let's fuck it up vibe. I like the fact that the fashion is 3 different sets of evening wear. As I said, we had that more like casual, we're like fucking it up. And then we have those more slick, tailored looks. We're playing poker, we're drinking whiskey, like more like refined. And then we have that third set of looks that is like a combination of the two. The slick refinement, but then we're seeing more silky fabrics and more interesting cuts. The first set of looks that we open with, this has to be my favorite, and I think it's because of the color palette, the textures, all of the beautiful embellishment and hardware, and how it's been used just slightly differently in each member. Baekhyun, for example, has the beautiful like cotton candy pink fluffy jacket. I hope it's faux fur. I'm sure it is. It doesn't look like real fur to me. And then you can see that he's got these boot cut jeans, the hardware, the studs going down the side. And then as we get into that boot cut flare, the embellishment comes down into a triangle. But then Xiumin, for example, the entire look is sequins, this co-ord set, but then the cut of the trousers is very similar, so that ties their looks together really beautifully. I really like Xiumin's look because it is the most like disco party, here the fuck I am, is coming through strong. But we really need to stop with these fucking mullets. Why do we need to give him a mullet? We just didn't need it. I just really don't like these hair extension mullets. They never look that great in my opinion. He looks so much better with it out. He looks so much more handsome in that like refined look because he doesn't have this fucking mullet. Stop, SM. We then have Suho in that more salmony pink, and it's in that beautiful silky satin, so it gives it this nice metallic sheen to the camera. But then his jean is more of a wide cut. It's the distressing, but you can see that there's still embellishment on it in these beautiful swirls. And then he's got the boots, again, embellished, so it's tying back into Baekhyun's look, but then also Xiumin's look. So the way that the details have been used throughout each of the members' looks tie them in, but each look is so unique. Another fantastic example of this is Fine Seyoon's look. He's wearing that neutral tone zebra print jacket that's been cut like a biker jacket, looking at the shape of the collar, the set-in sleeve, and then the waistband detail and the placement of those zips, definitely giving a biker jacket vibe. But then Chen's jacket, it has that wet look sheen, which ties perfectly into the shirt that Suho is wearing. But then it's those neutral tones again, pulling back into Seyoon's. The second set of looks that are super refined, these really remind me of EXO red carpet looks. EXO always fucking killed it on the red carpet. I've done quite a few videos now about their red carpet style. They always looked so slick, details on point, and it was the perfect balance between contemporary and classic. I'm just watching this through for the details, and I've just clocked the scene where Suho's like leading the blonde girl to the car, and then they're sat in the car and all the foam's coming down over the windscreen. Oh my god, it's just actually too much. This is not subtle. It's not like a Kai pretty girl you taste like peaches kind of vibe. This is WAP. This is EXO's WAP. I really wish we got to see more details of these refined looks. In these scenes, it's more like a close-up of a poker chip, a close-up of a burning poker card. Like, I know you're setting the scene, the party vibes, but give me a clear outfit shot, please. Give me something to work with. From what I can see, the members are wearing very slim black suits, and majority of these suits look like they have a contrast satin lapel. Seyoon, for example, you can see that this is single-breasted and it's quite a wide shawl lapel, and then he's got the black bow tie, that white pocket square is fairly classic. But then when we look at Chanyeol, for example, it looks double-breasted, and in the scene here you can see that he's got the corsage on the chest. It adds that little contemporary flair to the look. Dio, in the scene here, you can see that he's got the pleated bib on the white shirt, which is extremely classic men's event wear. And to me, it looks like they're doing that classic formula where the suits are the same color, they're a similar fit, but the cuts of the suits, the types of shirt are slightly different. And then there must be a balance between members wearing bow ties and ties, because when we look at Xiumin in this scene here, for example, we can see that it is a tie that's just been flipped. It's not been like done in a knot, it's just folded. And his suit is leaning a lot more contemporary because he has the stud details in that lapel, and it looks like it's not a contrast. The third set of looks, it is really like the fuck it up party looks and the refined red carpet vibes came together and had like a little style baby, because you can see the elements of both looks in here. You can see the tailoring, and then you can see those boot cut / flare cuts of trousers, and the way that the black and white has been used throughout the members is very similar to how the colors has been used in that first set of looks. Baekhyun's look has to be my favorite, and also a great example of what I'm talking about, the colors. He is in all black. It works perfectly with the bleached hair, with the black tips, like, obsessed with this hair color. He's wearing this beautiful black silk satin shirt, and you can see that this wraps and it has quite a low cut to the neckline, and then he's got the different beads layered around the neck. It's then belted at the waist with a very subtle gold buckle tying into the set, tying into the other members' accessories, and I love the snatched waist. You guys know I love a belted waist. And then the shirt comes down, hitting him at the top of the mid-thigh, so it's quite a chic cut. And then he's got those boot cut kind of cut. Fuck it up, bitch. Talking, bitch. I don't know what's going on with me today. Then he's got those boot cut trousers with the black boot, so it's a really slick silhouette, but then those fabrications tie in to the first set. Then we can see that there are other members that have more of that black and white balance. Suho, for example, he's got that beautiful tailored black waistcoat, and then underneath that silk satin white shirt, it looks like it is a Cuban collar, judging from where that top button sits at his chest here. And then the sleeves look like they have a nice amount of volume to them, tying into DO, so the cuts really work beautifully there. And then he's got gold chain on the belt loops of his trousers, that gold side stripe going down. So again, very subtle gold tying back into the other members. Xiumin's outfit has to be another favorite. I love this shirt, the oversized cut of it, how we've got that hemline that hits the mid-thigh tying back into Baekhyun's, but his has been tucked in a French tuck style. You can see the back of it is hanging out, and the front has been tucked into the trouser, giving him a nice definition at the waist, giving length to the leg. And then for me, it's the shirt, the beautiful ombre on the shirt, how it's like the flecks of black, and then how it cascades down into the solid black along that hemline and also on the cuffs of the sleeves, and how there's that volume in the sleeves tying back into DOs. All of these details, the cuts, the colors are just spot on. And the fashion in this MV, it's been really reflective of EXO's style, but I just love the fact how you're getting like EXO kind of like Kokobop vibes in the first set of looks, and then we're getting like the refined red carpet style, and then we've merged those together to give a completely different new vibe here. Let me know what you think of EXO Cream Soda in the comments, but thank you so much for watching. A massive thank you to everyone who subscribed. You are honestly the best. And you know, it doesn't need to end here. Make sure you go check out my previous video, BTS Iconic Fashion Moments, starting with Jungkook, ahead of his solo debut on Friday, which we'll obviously be reacting to. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.